You're watching DD News Hour. I'm Prasar Bharati, and time now for some sports news. A sensational unbeaten 97 from Sanju Samson powered India to a thrilling 5-wicket victory over West Indies in T20 World Cup Super 8 game, sealing their place in the semi-finals. Chasing a challenging 196, India pulled off their highest successful run chase in T20 World Cup history. It was 173 earlier, 2014 World Cup. With this win, India move into the semi-finals with strong momentum. They will now face England on Thursday, 5th of March, in what promises to be a thrilling contest between the top two T20 sides at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. In another match for the semi-finals position, South Africa produced an unconvincing performance with the bat, but beat Zimbabwe by 5 wickets to set up a semi-final against New Zealand. An 18-ball 42 from Dewald Brevis at number 4 proved crucial as wickets tumbled in South Africa's chase of 154 before George Linde and Tristan Stubbs saw them overline with 13 balls to spare. South Africa, who have won all 7 of their matches in this tournament, are searching for a maiden T20 World Cup title, having previously reached the final in 2024. The match will be played on March 4th, that is Wednesday. All right, and my colleague Narayan Singh joins us live on this. Hi Narayan, a very good morning to you. First of all, we'll talk about India versus West Indies, and in that, we'll talk about Sanju Samson. What a knock. 97 runs, start of the match. No one even believed in him when this tournament started. He was made to sit on the bench, but now he has become the main player of the team. How do you analyze this?
Siddharth, if you talk about the Sanju Samson, we know his journey, and if you talk about the way after the T20 World Cup in 2024 that India won, he was as an opener. He started as an opener. He was a main opener along with Abhishek Sharma, and after that he scored 3 centuries after that T20 World Cup for India. But suddenly what happened, we saw that he got out of runs, and in the meantime we saw that another player was drafted into the team. The captain Shubman Gill was there, so he was booted down in the order, and after that again we saw that runs was not coming from Sanju's bat. And but after that something amazing happened. We saw that selectors took a bold decision, and for the T20 World Cup squad they dropped Shubman Gill from the T20 World Cup squad, and again Sanju was there, but he was not as the main opener for the team India, because Ishan Kishan was there because he performed exceptionally well in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. So he was as a backup opener. But suddenly we know that twist of fate, we can say that in the initial matches of the World Cup, we saw Abhishek Sharma was not fit. He was suffering with fever and stomach pain, and he was drafted for a match. But again, he was again gone into the oblivion as a backup opener, and we saw again that Rinku Singh went home because of his father's funeral, and he was again there in the team, and we know what he did exceptionally. Amazing inning of his life, 97, unbeaten. If you take a look, his innings, he was cool and composed throughout the inning. Even not an iota of pressure was visible on his face. Fantastic inning by a Monk, we can say that, the way he played yesterday. And even if you look his batting style yesterday, it was a combination of the Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. The class of Rohit Sharma, and we can say that the a risk-free game of the Virat Kohli. And definitely it is one of the best innings of his life. It was not 100, but it was bigger than 100. If we talk about the in the major ICC event, the Gautam Gambhir's 97 in the 2011 World Cup, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni's 93. So I would like to put that inning in that category. And definitely he was a savior for India in yesterday's match. And if we talk after, we saw the openers, especially Abhishek Sharma, went down early, and also Ishan Kishan. After that, India, the way he absorbed the pressure, that was, I think, is the biggest thing, because we know that 196, the target is not an easy in the virtual quarterfinal like this. And absorbing the pressure, and the wickets are falling from the other end. Definitely, I think Sanju Samson has played a knock of his life. And even he said that he has saw several matches for the India from the dugout, and several hundreds from the dugout. Also, he said that in the post-match, he learned a lot from Rohit Sharma's batting, Virat Kohli's batting, MS Dhoni's style. So, the thing is that when these veterans were watching these innings, definitely they would be very proud of Sanju Samson that the kind of inning he played. He was there. He made an unbeaten 97. He come after his helping his team to book a berth in the semi-finals of the team. A proud moment for Sanju and for whole India that the kind of inning he has played.
In fact, a historic knock by Sanju Samson. There is no doubt about that. India are now into the semi-finals. That's also very good news for the entire country, for the men in blue as well. But there's a cause of concern, Narayan. On one hand, Sanju Samson made 97 runs. And when you talk about the entire batting lineup, no player could reach the 30-run mark. Is it giving some indications? Now that they are in semi-finals, the competition will be tough. And when both the teams will be there on the greens, there will be an added pressure to win that one to reach to the finals. Is it a cause of concern on a wicket which was supposed to be a batting-friendly pitch?
Siddharth, if we talk about, there is a concern about the opening, especially from the Abhishek Sharma. We know that if he plays with his mojo, definitely it is very difficult for any team to put a break on India's run, because we know that when Abhishek Sharma is in form, he plays with a strike rate of more than 200. Definitely it was a benefit with India, but yesterday I think that the most concerning factor for the India was the fielding. The way India missed many important catches, even Abhishek Sharma dropped 2 easy catches. So that is more concerning for me, because T20 format is not about scoring the big runs 50, 70, 80, but it is all about the strike rate, with which strike rate you are playing. Even if you are scoring 30 runs for the team with a strike rate of 200, I think is the big thing. Especially the Tilak Verma and the Sanju Samson partnership, actually that revived the Indian inning, because when Surya lost his wicket at that point, till that point the match was in India favor, but suddenly after losing Surya's wicket, definitely it was looking like that it has tilted a bit in West Indies favor. But the way Tilak Verma along with Sanju Samson played a fantastic knock, a brief partnership, that has put India's innings back on track. And towards the inning, I think there when balls are less, when India needed to score with a better strike rate, Sanju was holding the one side, and from the other side we saw that Tilak Verma, and after the Hardik Pandya also played a brief knock, and then Shivam Dubey came. So the thing is that one player should be there in T20s. What happens that you need 1 or 2 good innings from any 2 players. Sanju yesterday did that thing, and that was the, we can say that the momentous inning, and as he said that he played a knock of his life. So I think the concern is that the opener should do something for that. Yes, Ishan Kishan and the way Abhishek Sharma, they need to be there for at least for 6-7 overs and help India to score with the this strike rate.
Right. All right, Narayan, thank you so much.